Morning, everyone. How are you doing today? So, as I continue to have our expert series and what we've done with the last couple have talked about, hey, what if Trump wins? What if Biden wins? One of the things that's becoming very obvious to me that I'd like to share here and get your opinion on is what do you think is more important? I think, given the gridlock in Washington, that the chance of getting a stimulus done before the election is zero. If anything gets done, it will be small. But what I am now starting to wonder is what's more important, speed or size? I unfortunately do not believe we can get both at the same time. I believe with what is going on in Congress, the House, the Senate, and the presidency, we are very quickly looking at, do we want it fast or do we want it huge? This is what I'm thinking, and again, I share this with you with no opinion. I've already voted, so I already voted, got my sticker. But again, I'm left with this thought in my head. So no stimulus deal done by the election. I think, again, this is pure opinion, so I'd love your feedback. The way to get the stimulus checks, meaning money in your pocket, the fastest, meaning by Christmas, perhaps, because again, the election's the 3rd of November, and there is time for Congress to agree and then actually cut checks or deposits, which would obviously be faster, is if Trump is reelected. I think it is a fair opinion that if Trump loses, that he will have no interest during what is often called a lame duck session of taking on this stimulus battle. I don't believe. I could be wrong, but I don't believe. So again, the way to get checks to American citizens the fastest, or I say checks, figuratively speaking, it could be electronic deposits, is if Trump wins. Because if Trump wins, then the political chess match that has been going on in Congress kind of stops. Because again, you can't delay stimulus for 4 years. So it will be, okay, let's talk brass tacks, let's get something done. And I really do believe all parties would want to get something done by Christmas. That's my belief. So if the most important thing is speed with the next stimulus, I think it is reasonable to guess that the fastest way to get one would be with a Trump reelection. Flip that over. What if your opinion is you want big or go home? What would the largest stimulus look like? I think, given what is going on in the Senate and the quote unquote budget hawks, the largest stimulus would come with what is called a blue wave today. So that would mean the presidency flips and the Senate goes from majority Republican to majority Democrat. If that happens, stimulus is delayed, again, going back to point one. But I believe the stimulus that would get approved would be like nothing we have seen before. I think the first stimulus plan proposed by Nancy, that was so many months ago, I forgot, was like 3.2 trillion. It might have been 3.4 trillion. I do forget. But I believe that will be pittance. I believe if there was a blue wave, and again, going to the extreme where a Senate loss and a presidency is flipped, you could see a $5 or a $6 trillion stimulus plan. If there really is a blue wave, it will be budgets be damned. Let's send checks, money to everyone. So this is really a choice that I'm trying to play with, right? And again, I've already voted, but I'm trying to think about my business, what is going forward, where is inflation, where's the budget deficit at the federal level. But that's where I come down. If you need money fast, I think it is achieved fastest, just calendar-wise, with a Trump reelection. If you are like, give me as much as you can and I will wait, I think a blue wave is the answer. Now, obviously, there's things that could happen in between that. Trump wins the presidency, Senate flips. Trump loses the presidency, but the Senate stays Republican. All of those things are possible, but when I look at the extremes of speed and size, that's what I see. I don't see anything getting done by November 3rd. Congress is political now. And let's be clear, if we go big, which means no stimulus shows up till late February, early March, but it's double or triple what it could be, that still means Americans suffer in November, December, January, February. That is 4 more months of pain. We enter a double dip recession. The second down leg is worse than the first, in my opinion. It is legitimate to talk about not just a recession, but a depression with record bankruptcies, unemployment picking back up. Man, I see huge pain in our future. So let me know what you think. There's so many people talking about stimulus and doing 17 stimulus bills a day. I just want to have a question. How soon? How big? Let me know what you think. Take care. Bye.